Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. We're gonna dream drop this distance.
Dream drop that distance, bro?
I'm gonna drive? Or just visit the world?
Just visit the world.
Yeah.
Why would you ever dive if you don't need to?
Yeah, why would I do
It's
why would I deal with that dumb mechanic?
It's cumbersome and not in 3D in this one.
Huh? I'm back in Traverse Town.
Yes.
Did my voice actor change again?
Sora, I've been waiting.
Oh, it's the Angel Man.
Oh
You
yeah,
do
this
know
guy.
You can wait on the ground, right?
Oh, he's not wrong.
Now?
No.
What do you mean now? You're the one who said you were waiting.
Shrug.
You know, you're turning more into Neku every day.
Turning into a cat?
Listen, I'm glad you two showed up
You
because...
too? Does that mean Riku's here?
Yes, but you and he are still a world apart. He didn't
No,
say
we're on the same fucking world now, Jack.
Yeah.
Just look at Neku. He and the others all found their game partners.
Oh, they're back
Yeah,
on the same
game
world?
partners. I found mine too. His name's Derek.
Remember what I told you?
I was just thinking about this. If we were,
And the Reapers are
if I had made you
set
play any of these,
good.
Yeah.
we could have switched off when we dropped.
And luckily, each other
Yeah, I would never play this.
Exactly.
Neku and the others want to get back to where they came from. They
We're not
need
playing
to
Kingdom Hearts, Chris. We're experiencing Kingdom
Yes, we're
Hearts.
experiencing Kingdom Hearts.
It sucks.
the rules of the ground. This time, the mission is a tough one. They're pitted against a Dream Eater that can summon 100 more like it.
And he can summon 100 more like it.
Hoping you and
And then there's an endless cycle, and we're all dead.
Keyblades, and with those, we might still have a chance.
Hooray.
I'm glad he's here with me.
Even if we're worlds apart.
Riku's on one side of the portal, and you're on the other. He might be by your side, he might be a million miles away. You can't
What you're
measure
telling
the
me is
distance in
he's the
time or
big
space,
bad guy.
even without the wall between you.
It's technically, he's normally a million miles away, as we're usually one world behind exactly.
Even when it might seem like he's
No, we just caught up.
Oh, did we?
We were gonna be on the same world if next time we drop.
You two
Oh,
are
they're
lucky.
so close, it's almost sickening then.
You and
Yep.
your friend are lucky too, Joshua.
Joshua, the angel.
I appreciate you saying that with conviction, even though you have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey,
Anyway, Neku and his partner are pinned down in the Fountain Plaza. I can count on you, right?
always.
No! No,
I
because
will-
I lost.
I love it's Neko and his partner. She doesn't get a name. She's
What's,
not
what's,
worthy.
what's his partner?
I'm pretty sure it's the girl with the umbrella
I
and
know.
the cat doll, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Because love interest,
Oh yeah. Oh,
obviously.
He blocked me, Chris.
You can't make a story about two partners and not have it be male and female, Derek.
Yeah.
If it was the other way, or if it were two dudes, they'd be gay.
Yeah.
That's fucking gay as shit.
You're fucking gay as shit.
Just look at me and Derek.
We're only a little bit gay. Oh, wait, look.
What was the fucking... I was, I forget exactly what the fucking situation was, but I was watching some person making a YouTube video who was talking about that, where he's just like... He's like... It's a girl... No, it's the fucking meme image that's like two girls sleeping in the same bed, like, making out, and it's just... They're probably just really good friends, and then it's a picture of two guys shaking hands, and he's like, they've been shaking hands for 0.25 seconds longer than they should normally be doing, so
That
they
is
must be
socially
gay.
acceptable?
It's like, they must be gay.
Oh yeah.
And when I saw that, I immediately thought back to high school, because the amount of fucking people that thought me and you were gay lovers was almost, like, concerningly high. Like,
Oh, yeah.
concerningly high. And we never did anything
Other than just
other than just hang out. And people were just like, they're super gay. And I'm just like, the fuck? And well, okay, in fairness,
we did
this
roll
is
with it.
this is mostly Derek's fault, because Derek was the kind of person that people would just be like, "Are you gay?" And he'd just be like, "Of course I am."
Yeah. I'm what they call a master troll.
Yeah. I was more of the
Don't talk to me.
I was more of the don't talk to me. Although I will roll with things if I think it's funny enough.
Which most
Most of the time it was. I was more of the one that was like, they'd be like, "Are you two gay?" And I'd be like, "No, of course we're not gay. What's fucking gay about sleeping in the same bed? I don't understand why you think that would be gay." You immediately do it's you set it up as not gay and then immediately follow it up with something that would be very clearly gay. But yeah, no, I used to get that question. Well, I don't know about you, but I used to get that question a lot in high school.
Yeah.
A lot. And I'd always just be like, because they would
Well, they were
always be
trying to
like,
figure out if you were able to, if they were able to attack you because of your sexual orientation.
I mean,
because the human race is a terrible, terrible thing.
I mean, they could have attacked me on a whole bunch of things. They didn't need sexual orientation. I mean, I'm dyslexic and fucking stupid, and I was short. Like, fucking, they could have attacked me on a whole plethora of things if they wanted to.
But nope, that's the one that they wanted to go with, Chris. Because the humans are terrible.
I mean, in all fairness, they did that regardless if they knew, so I don't understand. That was just how you attack people, is you just call them gay.
I mean, Chris, yeah, you're gay.
It's
You know
easy.
what? According to people on the internet, you're a terrible human being.
I mean,
And people at our high school.
I don't know, I never took... I mean, I'm not actually gay. So maybe I just never took offense
Yeah, me neither.
to being called gay because I wasn't in the first place.
Or
It's kind of like, there was the completionist, right? He used to, like, always be, like, he used to always be attacked for being, like, Mexican, and he'd be like, I'm not Mexican. So he would always be like, he's like, they attack me on my race, but it's always the wrong race, so I never really take offense to it. And I always think to that, and I'm just like, yeah, honestly, that's probably the same thing. Where it's like, I don't really identify as gay. Therefore, when people call me gay, I don't really take offense to it because, like,
it's not
it's
right.
not correct. Like, if they were insulting me on something that was true, I probably would take offense to it.
Yeah, I do remember that. The completionist would always get flack for people for his race, and he's just like, you're not even calling him
Yeah,
the right
I'm not
race.
even getting flagged for the correct race.
Yeah.
I used to get that too, actually. People used to... not that they used to pick on me, but people would always assume I was Chinese. And I'd
Because
always...
your last name.
Because of my last name, and also I have Asian eyes, as they call them. I have the squinty-ass Asian eyes. So people would just assume I was Chinese. And they'd, like, try and make fun of me for being Chinese, and I would just be like, I'm not even Chinese. I mean, I'm technically, like... I bet if you went back in my family tree, like, you know, a couple 100,000 years, you probably would find out that one of my ancestors originated from fucking the Asian areas of fucking the continent of Asia, but, like, I don't know where, like, or when, like, fuck if I know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so it's like, I don't have no ties to it. Because I had to... It was funny, I had a buddy who was, he had to do a paper that was just like, give people this, like, paper and have them fill out how they feel about being treated differently because of their race or whatever. And I filled it out, and I'm like, I told him right up front, I'm like, I'm gonna tell you this, but I don't think you're gonna get anything out of these answers. And I was just like, because I'm filling it out and I'm answering, you know, I answered honestly. So there's ones that's just like, how do you feel about when people assume your race? And I'm like, I don't really care. I'm like, but then again, that also might be because they always assume the incorrect race.
Yeah.
Like, that also might be why I don't generally give a shit.
But Chris, how dare you?
Yeah. Good old race. Apparently he had a good old race theory class because, like, why else would he have to fill that out? But, which I think race theory is fucking stupid.
Range.
It's just a waste of your time. Like, the more you are concerned about that shit, the less time you are, you know, doing what's important, making money. Do what needs to be done to make yourself more powerful than those who try to insult you. Because it's hard to insult someone when you can buy and sell them. After all, anything can be purchased for the right oil! Alright. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. They got him.
Good, I got him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, people are, dumb, I want to say is the word I'm looking for.
People are generally pretty dumb. That's nothing new. Oh, yeah, you wanted to talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case.
Oh yeah, it's a train wreck. That's all I want to say.
Yes, it is. It's going incredibly well.
For Johnny Depp.
For Johnny Depp. And literally no one else. Have you seen any stuff from the court case?
I've seen a
clips
lot
and
of
shit?
it, man.
Dude, some of the clips in that shit
It's
show
comical.
fucking kill me. It's... I love the fucking, like... Am I getting that right, Mr. Depp? Yes, you're saying that right. It just, like, keeps asking over and over again. He's like, yes, you continue to say them correctly.
4 times.
Yeah.
4 times. That was said.
In fairness, that's like lawyer bullshit at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
They're like supposed to do that every time, but doesn't make it less annoying. Oh my god, though. There was someone I follow though on Twitter who I think summed up the court case perfectly and
Yeah.
got me. Was they did it was like, so he just posted, so here's a basic summary of how the fucking Johnny Depp Amber Heard case is going, and it's just, so Johnny Depp, what do you think about this thing? Well, you see that...
Objection, hearsay?
Hearsay? Well, hearsay. Well, I believe it was hearsay. And it's like, yup. Like, that literally sums up the entire court case. Amber finally did her testimony, and it was bad.
Hysterical.
It was.
She's a great actress, Chris.
She's a questionable actress.
That's
The
joke.
problem is it's like, you can tell her entire statement is rehearsed.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's
Dude,
not even
it was
subtle.
It was verbatim from a movie line.
no,
one of
no,
her things.
no. It's
One of those.
sections of them are
Yeah.
like verbatim. It's not just like one. It's like several of her statements are stolen like word for word from different movies and books, and there's like several of them
Yeah.
in her statement.
It's and then she's already getting conflicting stories, which I'm like, oh, I love it.
Dude, she said she used like makeup to hide her like beats from of her beating from Johnny Depp, but the company came out that makes the makeup and was like, yeah,
it
that
wasn't
wasn't
around
even
yet.
on the market when this happened.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh boy. The funny thing though is when all this news came out, I was like, well, this is obviously all bullshit. And everyone was just like, how can you say you have to believe all women, you fucking sexist asshole? And now, like, all the information's coming out, and I'm like, hey, look who was fucking right.
What's that thing I've
It's
been
like, look
saying?
who fucking called that shit.
What's that thing I've been saying for years? Men are not the only abusers. Women can be abusers as well.
Wow, way to speak like a fucking rape apologist, Derek. Man. This is how it works. This is how this game plays.
I know.
This is how the game is played. It's fucking bullshit.
I know.
Anyways. Ah, man, dude, I hate it, though. I know you're aware, but I fucking hate it so much. Anyways. I think my favorite is the fact that they're just like... See, my favorite is they're just like, and they punched her, and I'm like, dude, if Johnny Depp punched you... You wouldn't be, like, having bruises. You would have, like, gashes and broken bones, because the dude wears constant makeshift brass knuckles. The dude is constantly wearing giant diamond-studded rings 24/7. If he punched you, you would be dead.
Yeah.
Like, if he beat the shit out of you like you claimed, you would not be alive. Because it would be the equivalent of beating your ass with brass knuckles. You would have broken ribs, punctured lungs, broken jaw. Like, you're full of shit anyways.
Yeah, no, the guy was always wearing jewelry, so...
He always wears jewelry. He's never not wearing jewelry. It's like... And then fucking, like... Oh my god, and then she's going into fucking, like... These insane fucking statements. Oh my god, what was one
Things
of
that
them?
we find out
It was
it
stuff
was
that, like...
actually her doing.
Yeah, like... she made a statement that he like wrote shit in blood, and they like show the photo of it. And I'm like, that's red paint. Blood doesn't stay red, you stupid bitch. Like, blood turns brown quickly. Like, literally less than a day, blood will become brown, not red.
Yes.
Like, you fucking idiot. Because she's like, they're like, these photos weren't taken immediately, they were taken a day after. And I'm like, it wouldn't still be red then, you fucking idiot! How do you have this few brain cells?
Let them believe.
Like, man, like, the only argument is you're this stupid because Johnny Depp gave you actual brain damage from really beating you. Like, it's the only thing that warrants the level of stupidity being said by you. Anyways. I'm livid about this just because every fucking newspaper was just like, oh,
Johnny
she's
Depp,
the next
bad
abuse
guy.
victim. Oh, Johnny Depp, bad guy. And I was like, everything she's saying doesn't make any fucking sense.
What I love about this entire situation
Yeah.
is she came out as the person who she's now big, the big spokesperson for domestic violence.
Yeah,
And
which...
it's coming out that she lied about it.
Dude, yeah, first off, yes. And second off, fucking... It's the same thing with the Me Too movement, where, like, oh, the leaders of the Me Too movement literally came out as fucking sexual predators themselves, one of which to a minor. And I'm just like, believe all women, people. It's a great fuck, Because, and it's not to say that there isn't bad shit happening, but my point is that they're literally using these movements to steal your money and blow it on frivolous things for themselves to argue it's for a good cause. Every fucking movement has done this. Black Lives Matter just fucking got outed for this. Black Lives Matter spent fucking $5 million to buy a house in Canada for their core members to live in. So in other words, the Black Lives Matter movement, a movement that was founded in America to solve American police brutality problems, is now using your money to hide out in Canada.
Well, yeah.
To solve a problem so they can live in a country that doesn't have the problem to begin with.
Well, yeah.
They spent millions of that money, and they're being fucking federally investigated because they're tax evading too. They're stating that, oh, this money was spent on all this stuff that they never fucking spent it on. And I'm just like, this is what happens. I'm like, that's why it's the same thing with fucking PETA. That's why I don't like fucking PETA. All these big organizations that come out and they're like, we're here to make the planet a better place, are full of shit. They're probably the most garbage people on the fucking planet, and they're doing nothing to help, and are there solely to cause more problems so they can expedite you out of money. That's what they do. They'll never solve the problem, because if the problem is solved, they don't make any more money. Can't have that, so this problem has to be a problem forever, so they can infinitely make money off of it.
Well, yeah.
Like, this is why all world problems will never be solved, because if you solve it, you can't financially benefit from it.
Well, this is why
That's
world
just
hunger
how it is.
This is why world hunger is not still a thing. Like, that's a thing, because they can't profit off of it.
Yeah. Well, no, even if... The thing with world hunger is totally different, because the argument is like, you can feed everyone, and I'm like, no, you can't, because food isn't free.
True.
If
True.
food was free, it would still be incredibly hard, because you would have to pay millions and billions of dollars in shipping that food to the places that don't have it.
And this is part of the reason why I get kind of like, are you serious? You don't understand how markets work, do you?
Yeah, like, that's really what it is. It's people don't understand the market. And that's why these, like, global causes that are supposed to solve social issues are bullshit, because they understand how the market works. They rig the market so there will always be something to rebel against that you will always give them money to fix.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fix it any day now, I promise.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, in fact. As long as you give us an extra $1,000.
Can we get a timeout?
No.
Why is she so tall? Was that like a thing in the game? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think it was the angle.
Maybe.
What?
Don't worry, I'm Sora.
Sora? I'll take it from here.
She just turned blue.
I don't need your help.
It's all the water, Derek.
Where are your Dream Eaters? How else can you fight? I don't need them anymore. Oh, right. Your partner. Well, Don't you want to make it out of the game? Who's gonna help her if you get hurt? Okay, you win. Let's do this wedding.
Gross.
Good, I'm a big fan of being a tryhard. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
I just yadd.
It's just, yeah. They're like, oh my god, that's like, they're like, I'm sorry, all I can think of is the fucking one where she's like raped by she was raped by a glass bottle by Johnny Depp at some point. That was one of her statements, which caused internal bleeding. But then she didn't actually go seek medical attention for it.
Why would you do that?
Well, she asked someone who has medical experience over the phone, and they told her she was good. And I'm just like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, how do you think that's gonna hold up in a court case? Like, if anything, they're just gonna argue that it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah, if you didn't need medical attention.
Because you didn't need medical attention for it.
But she's admitted to actually hitting him before.
Yeah, like, it doesn't
great.
matter if she admits to actually hitting him as much as... Because they're not even... The problem is that this whole entire case is them trying to argue that he lost work because of what she did. Which means he's probably still going to lose this fucking case.
Yeah.
Because actually proving that is impossible 99% of the time.
One of the things that... Her waist is tiny. What?
To meet you.
That is inhuman. No.
What?
Look at her waist.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
That is so
Just
weird.
Noticing now.
That's like...
Yeah, it's the One Piece design.
I hate the One Piece
It's
design.
the One Piece character design.
Um,
Are you a where are her organs person? Because I hate those people.
where are her organs, Chris?
Sweet nephew.
Where is his organs?
I hate those people on Twitter. Where are her organs? I'm like, it's a fucking drawing. They don't have organs.
It's nice.
Oh, they're in the cat, right?
Yeah. Someone drew where their organs were, and he literally drew all their organs inside their massive tits. And fucking, that one got me. That one made me laugh really hard.
Where Riku is.
Yes. He and our other friends will do what they can, but we'll just run ourselves in circles at this rate. We need to trap that thing in one place, and then we can finish it.
Trap it where?
The 3rd district.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Don't you want me to explain how to trap it for? Alright.
Joshua,
I don't need your help.
Yes, Neku?
tell me, are we really gonna make it home?
No.
Neku, I thought you couldn't afford to lose. Give up on yourself, and you give up on the world.
Right.
Joke's on you. I've already given up on the world.
Me?
Yeah. You're my friend. It's your home, too.
It's not really.
It's you that's turning into Sora.
Oh,
Oh god. I hope not.
that would suck.
That would really blow.
What is it? Oh, cool. Yep.
But yeah, fucking
Anyway, I started.
anyways, I started blasting. Anyways, I started sitting to myself and realizing
I died.
Sora is kind of a fucking idiot.
Just a little bit.
He just kind of blindly trusts people.
Well,
And,
yeah.
like, they don't
He's
really
got
go
to.
into it. Like, he was like, we need to trap that monster, and they were all like, cool, and they just, like, ran off, and I was like, wait, don't you want me to explain, like, my thought process on how to trap? Alright.
No,
Well,
okay.
they're gone. I'm sure they'll figure it
I'll
out.
figure it out.
I also keep thinking your familiars are fucking, like, enemies.
I agree.
Because they look like the fucking enemies.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's not the best decision.
That was a complaint I remember reading about
Yeah.
more than once.
I have that problem with first-person shooters, though, too. Like, I'll always end up just, like, shooting my allies, because I'm just like, I don't know, I saw a guy running with a gun, so we had to shoot him. Like, I'm not gonna take that risk.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm shocked that friendly fire doesn't happen way more often. Actually, it probably happens a lot.
What, in the actual army?
Yeah,
It doesn't happen that much because of how they do formations.
that's true. Actually,
They
that's
always
true.
stick with each other, so there's not situations where you, like, turn the corner and there's a fucking, like,
There's another dude.
another dude with a gun, like, staring right at you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's actually why they do the formations, is to prevent friendly fire as much as possible.
Because I think that was a huge thing when guns first became more advanced.
Well, it's also why they all dress the same.
Yeah, that's
why
true.
the U.S. military uniforms are all
great.
the same color and shape and style, and it's so when you see someone with a gun and they don't look like you, shoot them.
Yes. But on that note...
Yeah, on that note, though, we're going to have to pick this up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.